They've got a first down here to open the period. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the big fella.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing in zone, I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Caught near the sticks, it's Jackson. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Touchdown, Sparty! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He's got great speed. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. He'll throw it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations, I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Michigan State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line. The Wisconsin quarterbacks always know their role. Sometimes they got to make the big plays. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Got room on the return. The tag. Touchdown, Spartans. What momentum you get when the defense comes up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense changing the play. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Quickly to the tight end. After 40, there he goes. There he goes to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Smarty.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Michigan State. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw, it's Young. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Looking for a huge play. Touchdown, Texas! He got a step and just dusted the field. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Skips away from pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Burnett. Jumped on top of the pile.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got an open man. Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Moving away from pressure. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Dropping back, it's Young. Looking to take a shot. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play. And I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though. This guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. He's at the 30. 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. national championship at stake. Short kickoff fielded just inside the 25. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage, guys, just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And it's a bunch formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Toss play to the outside. Runs through the defender. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Extra point try coming now. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded at one of the up men. Uses a stiff arm to break free. He's in the clear now. He'll be brought down at the 47. Excellent starting field position. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas, and they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a 1st down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets them up at the 24.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Dropping back, it's Stewart. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The defensive penalty moves the ball closer now on 2nd and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
That's a good battle down near the goal line. 3rd down and goal for the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. First play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. And the wideout goes in motion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Wrapped down the middle, it's Singleton. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The Spartans line it up with first and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Touchdown, Spartans. They cap the drive with 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's a squib kick taken to one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The pocket breaking down. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Now here's the toss play. Here he goes. Powering through the defender.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Just a small gain. We'll get it 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on third down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the Spartans will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Stewart. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. And the Spartans will kick this away to begin the second half. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And the Razorbacks will crank up the tempo.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it with room to run. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
What if they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
You know, Chris, sometimes on these option calls, quarterbacks just like to call their own number. They see the goal line and it's that close, and they're just thinking, I'm going to keep the ball and get to 2 points. This time, it does not work out for the quarterback in this offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return is brought down by that coverage team. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. We go with a direct snap. That's a strong stiff. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. Catch made on the out route.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Jackson.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's intercepted. He went way up to grab that. It went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Running back with the football. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Back to throw. It's Stewart. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Singleton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Bought some time, now lets it go. It's a short completion at the big tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's good enough for a first down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Michigan State 21, Arkansas 13.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Grinding away with the running game. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Direct snap to the back. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Iamaleava. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Razorbacks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Caught near the goal line, and he will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
Snags a quick throw. He'll get into the end zone. The two-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from just inside the 25.
The return is tackled down at the 43. And the Michigan State offense will take over first and 10.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Clock stops officially. 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Michigan State. They jump on top. Now
of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Empty backfield now as they go for two. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The two-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return.
Arkansas Razorbacks will take over 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. On the ground, it's Singleton. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw, it's Stewart. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's in the clear. Makes the first down, but Paisley plays big hit there at the end. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Now they're running on the toss. Running with purpose. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The running back here on a direct snap. Breaks an open space. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in a national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.